What's up, everybody? This is Coach MJ, the coaching connoisseur, and I want to welcome you to our training broadcast for today. We are continuing our power series. This is part 3, and today we're going to be talking about harnessing the power of progress, making headway, moving forward. So often, especially at this time of year, it's the beginning of the year, New Year's resolution season, we're setting goals, we're excited about the future. It's easy to get caught up in saying, I want to do this, I want to have this, and all of that, but not actually put any action behind our words and any consistent action that's actually going to move you forward. So it can seem like, you get started and you find out the first couple things you need to do, or you think you know what you need to do, and you do those things, and then you fall off. Life gets in the way. You don't set aside enough time for it. Somebody discourages you. You don't have enough money, whatever that is. And then you feel like you take 5 steps backwards, and then you take 6 steps forward, and you take 4 steps back, and it's back and forth and up and down. And the net of it is that you don't get to have the amazing coaching business of your dreams. Because what's amazingly true about starting anything new, especially something that's going to take you to the next level, is that consistency is king. And if you're anything like me, sometimes consistency can be one of your biggest challenges, because it's in the dailiness, it's in the routine, it's in the almost mundane, what you show up and do over and over, the things that are going to get you directly in front of your customers, or get you directly to where you can get a yes or a no, or directly where you can actually collect revenue. It's only in doing those things consistently that you're going to get any forward momentum. And it's also easy to get caught up in busy work and the little things that don't scare you. What's true is that if it does not scare you, it's probably not going to get you any major results. That's almost true. I'd say that's true 99% of the time. And so we get to the place where we're stuck in a lot of busy work and busyness, but it's not actually moving your business forward. And so you're not making any progress. How do you know if you're making progress? Are you earning any money? Are you getting in front of customers at least? Maybe you're not that good at the sales conversation yet, but are you at least getting your message in front of people who want what you have right now? I'm not talking about people who know you and they're listening to you just to give you practice. I'm talking about people who don't know you, or at least people you know who want what you have. And for you fellow future coaches out there, they specifically want the problem solved that you are uniquely positioned and skilled at solving. And so making progress is about being consistent every single day. Every single day, be working on your coaching business. And I don't mean the minutia, because that's a place to hide. Those things can be important, but again, if it's not directly related to you having a conversation with a client, having a conversation, or putting your message in front of potential clients where they can choose to engage with you or choose to walk away, you're not going to be making any real progress. Yes, you can get caught up in a website, but you don't need a website to build a high-ticket coaching business. Trust me, you don't. I have so many different coaching colleagues who built 6-figure businesses, and they didn't even have a website. They were just using other tools to get people in front of them, because the bottom line is, no matter what you are doing, no matter what it is you're selling, whether you want to be a coach or whether you're selling a physical product or doing some other type of service, the bottom line is the only thing that matters is having customers, is having clients. Anything else you are doing, even if it's indirectly related to what you're wanting to do, if it's not putting you in front of a customer where you can get a yes or a no, and that's the scary part, you are not making progress. But here's the flip side of progress. Sometimes it can be discouraging when you feel like there's a lot of big things that I need to accomplish to have a successful business. And because I don't have 10, 20 hours a week to devote to this, or because I don't have, whatever that big thing is that you feel like you need to have to get started, you don't start at all. On the flip side of what I was just saying about you need to be making progress every single day and getting in front of your customers, the other thing is anything that you are doing that's meaningful towards your goal of having a lucrative coaching business is worthwhile. Because even the baby steps, even those things that might be minutia, They also are important. So what are you talking about, Coach MJ? You just contradicted yourself. No, I didn't. You need to be getting your message in front of potential customers as often as possible. Not once every few weeks, not once every couple of months, all the time, like every day if you can, but also any progress you are making towards getting your mind right, towards getting your time figured out, your schedule, towards getting the resources you need to start your high ticket coaching business, towards doing whatever those things are. You need to be doing those things every day, and every single day, daily, 6, 7 days a week if possible, certainly 5 days a week, 6 if you can, 7 if you really want to go fast. You need to be working on your business. That means you are to treat your business like a business even before it seems like a business. Treat your business like it's already the business you want it to become before it's there, and it's going to get there. You have to be making progress. So if it means you're working on marketing materials, it's not time to put them out in the marketplace, but you're working on them. Do that. Now, don't use working on them as a place to get stuck for weeks and weeks. They got to be perfect. They got to be this or that. Done is better than perfect, my business coach tells me. And so be making progress. If you need to be reading something or doing research, do those things every single day. If you need to be figuring out, where are my customers and what is it they want? Be doing that market research, but be working on your business every day, because guess what? You go to your job every day. If you work a full-time job, you're probably working 5 days a week. Many of you working overtime or working 2 or 3 jobs, you're working 6, 7 days a week. If you are willing to give that much of your time and effort to build somebody else's dream in exchange for a check, why not give your business, your way out of the rat race, that much attention? In the beginning, you might not be able to give it the exact same amount of time on the clock, but every single day that you wake up, which for you is going to be every day, as long as you're here, you need to be working on your coaching business. So you say, Coach MJ, what are you talking about working on my business? That's the problem. I don't know what to do. That's actually the easiest part. That's actually the easiest part. And here's why it's easy. There is no end to the amount of expertise available at your literal fingertips in this world. You can find people who already know the things that you don't know and align with them and follow them to get where you want to go. I think it was Einstein that said, he was talking about something slightly different, but I think he said, I don't memorize anything I can look up. And so he was basically saying, I'm not trying to commit to memory all this stuff where I can just flip and look at it in a book. I'm going to memorize things that I can't just flip in a book or create new concepts. A similar thing is true here. Don't try to reinvent the wheel or put in a lot of extra effort trying to figure things out on your own. I know when I started my coaching business 4.5 years ago, I didn't have a clue. I had no clue how to do marketing. Had no clue how to attract customers, how to have a selling conversation, how to coach people, how to give people an actual result. I didn't know. All I knew is that I had an expertise that I wanted to get out there in the marketplace. And I also knew I wanted to be free so I could travel the world, free so I could live life on my own terms, free so that I could have all of my time at my fingertips and not have to rely on somebody else telling me when to come and when to go 5 or 6 days a week. That's what I knew. I didn't know how to make a coaching business work, but I also did not turn around and spend the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years trying to figure it out on myself. Why try to figure something out on myself when I can look it up amongst somebody else who has already done the work? Smart people who are trying to build wealth or who are building wealth leverage their time. They leverage every opportunity. They don't say, well, I'm going to do everything myself so I can make all the money. No, they delegate out the things that they don't want to spend their time doing so they can go and make more wealth. You don't find them doing their secretarial work. They delegate that out. And they also don't try to figure out all the things they don't know. They network, they get mentors, they get coaches that can help them to get there faster. If you're trying to master the game of basketball or really any sport, and you really want to go into the next level with it, you don't just keep trying to figure it out on your own. You go find a coach. You join a basketball team. You join a football team. You join whatever type of team or get under the type of tutelage that you need to excel quickly. That's why basketball teams have coaches. All the guys on the field know how to play basketball, but they don't always know how to win against another team that knows how to play basketball. So they have a coach that's helping them know how to do that. You need to do the same thing. In order to make progress, you have to know what you're working towards. And you want to make progress fast. Why do you want to make progress fast? Because why would you want to go slowly? If you can figure out a way to create a lucrative coaching business in the next few months, several months, why would you choose to take years to do it? That much further behind you are because you're stuck in your job making pennies on what your valuable expertise is worth. You want to ramp up as quickly as possible and go to the next level instead of trying to do it the slow way. Now, if you want to go the slow route, there's nothing wrong with that. But that's just not who I'm speaking to. I'm talking to people who you don't want to end 2022 working your job. You didn't want to end 2021 or the last 5 or 10 years at that job, yet here you are, and you're ready to take it to the next level. Put your feet on the gas and gun it. And you know you can't do that on your own. You're not making the progress you want to make because you don't know what to do. A lot of times, the reason why you're moving so slow is because you're scared of making mistakes. You don't know what the next step is. You're reworking and redoing the same things over and over because of the things that you don't know. There's no need to stay stuck in that vicious cycle. You can end that cycle right now. Learn everything you know from A to Z, or need to know from A to Z on how to build a 6 or 7 figure coaching business. And you can learn it in the next several weeks, but it starts with us having a conversation. So book your free breakthrough call at MelanieHunter.com/chat. Melanie with 2 L's, Hunter.com/chat. We're going to talk about what have you been trying? What have you been doing? You've wanted to be a coach, yet you see yourself giving away your expertise for free, or you see yourself just falling further and further behind, getting more and more discouraged, or you see yourself trying to advertise and you're wasting your money. You feel like you're wasting your money, or nobody's buying from you. You find people that want your help, but they don't want to invest with you, or they're paying you, again, more pennies on what you're worth. Whatever those things you've been struggling with. And then we're going to talk about, what do you really want? How bad do you want it? Because I only need people who are serious. This isn't a free coaching call. I'm not looking for people who are just curious or, well, one day I will. I'm looking for people who are ready now to move forward with their coaching business in the next 6, 7, 8 weeks. Let's have a conversation. Then I'm going to map out the game plan to get you there as quickly as possible. And if it turns out that we are a fit, you and I, to work together, and it's got to be a mutual fit, then we'll get you started that day towards pursuing your dream. But it starts with us having a conversation. I can't figure out if I can help you if I don't know what your problems are. All you need to do is make a decision and decide that you want more. You don't want 2022 to be a repeat of 2021. You don't want to be stuck, just working your day job and having a hobby and a side gig and all that. You want to be free to travel the world and to live life on your terms and live the way you want to in the house you want to live and travel where you want to go and whatever those things are that are in your heart. You're ready for those things now. And you want to be a coach to get there, a high ticket coach. I can show you how to do that. Book your call. It's a free call. We'll be on the phone for about 45 minutes. Make sure you mark your calendar when you book your call so that you will not miss out on this opportunity. My spaces on my calendar are limited, so go ahead and get your spot, and we will talk first part of next week. It's been my pleasure to share with you. I hope you have a phenomenal weekend and a phenomenal rest of today, and stay blessed and stay safe out there. We got snow here where I live, a little bit of snow. The roads are icy. The roads are icy where you are. Stay safe and book your call, and let's have a conversation so you can go ahead and claim your dream in this part of 2022. Take care. Bye-bye.